gonna have to probably eventually fence these areas off so animals can't grow in them, like figure out the animal zone things, but that's not really going to be too big of an issue until we actually have some animals. Once the things grow, like once we actually get some food, we might actually want to start domesticating those llamas or alpacas, because actually getting those alpacas ate is going to be, or growing wool for us is going to be helpful, because we can actually build clothing with that, and that's going to be faster than the cotton. And now that I think about it, like we might eventually only need like one crop of cotton, and we can switch over that field to something else. But this is pretty good. Like we have a stove coming along. I think it's connected to the electricity now. I'm going to put a bill to cook a simple meal 10 times, and I'm going to have it no, do until you have 10, and then pause when satisfied and unpause at 4. And yeah, so there, you can't really do anything with it yet because you need to build this butcher table because we don't have any food. But once that's built, we'll be able to turn these these animals into like meat, and then we can get their skin, and like we can also craft with that. If we actually get enough turkey, we can make like turkey leather stuff. And I think we have a high crafting dude, so that'll be pretty clutch actually to be able to get some of this turkey leather and like get some turkey clothes, because I think we could all benefit from wearing hats. I forget what the individual hats do. I know like the cowboy hat lets you work in like cooler climates and stuff, or hotter climates, I mean. Aaron, how's your growing going? 5, that's getting there. Downs, you are cutting down an oak tree, and your growing is 7. You're on the edge. You're about like less than 1,500 away, which is a livable amount. Downs, you're near that turtle. You're building this electricity. That's pretty clutch. Shao, you've been doing pretty well. Construction's at 8. That's respectable. Who is the cook? Let's figure out that. Yeah, you're the cook, right? Yeah, we already established that. So Downs, work. Cooking is probably going to be more important for you than growing, and I'm just going to throw that out there. Let's see how that plays out. Hauling steel do the electric tailor bench. Now we're going to make the wooden this bench the butcher table. Cooking a simple meal, more like hauling limestone. That's right. We're just going to get rid of that limestone first. I prioritize you doing that. And yeah, you're gonna haul this limestone chunk real quick, just because it's getting in his way, and also might as well move this limestone chunk. Like, because they slow down walking when it happens, so it's like it's always a hassle, and you don't really want to do it. And once this butchering is done, we can actually kill these animals, and that'll be pretty clutch. Um, awesome. I'm also gonna get rid of this limestone chunk. That's my final one. Well, eventually we want to get rid of all of them. I'm ready to harvest. We're going to have that one be harvested too. But it's, yeah, it's Rimworld, Like right now we're just setting up the roots of our operation. Like we do need to get beds going, and actually probably individual houses. I'm going to cancel these beds. I'm going to start. We have this wood going. We have a lot of wood. This is going to be a wood heavy map, so I think we're going to wood structures is a good can trend this. Yeah, we can work with that trend. Where my house is going to be, I'm going to have 3 houses here. So I'm going to do 6x6s or 7x7s. I mean, 7, 7, and 7. Do another 7. That was 6, but I'll make up for it by doing this one extra long. 7 and do. 7. Oh, these are all going to burn down, so I'm going to make this one actually a little further, and I have to delete that in a second, so this will be 6. And this, I'm actually going to delete this first one, so just cancel this whole one, and cancel this row, just because I want to, I might be being paranoid, but I don't want like fire to spread rapidly from all of these. This is 7, right? Yeah, that's 7. and also do the door. So it'll take a minute, but we'll get around to these structures. And furniture, we're gonna do bed. So we might need more wood, but I don't think that's gonna be a long-term problem. You know what I mean? Like we'll be fine. Like you have to set ambitious goals. We kind of have to wait and react to what else is thrown at us, because for all we know, new and exciting. Yeah, see, he's eating at the table, and now he doesn't have that modifier. He has slept on the ground, so we do it. We should get those beds going. But we are clearing an area and establishing a pretty effective zone for, our entire operation, and I think this could be pretty productive and pretty effective for like a long-term colony. I think we can get off Rimworld with this. Granted, we've had no challenges, and I have nothing to base that on. Is that not close enough? It is close enough. Look at that light. This room is awful, but somewhat poor, but it is quite spacious and a little ugly. Minor break risk, who is uncomfortable. That's too bad. Need defenses and need beds. Okay, so we need defenses. I'm thinking, where are we going to be attacked from? It's a good chance if somebody comes from this side of the map or this side. So both sides of these mountains. So let's get a structure around here. I think this is going to be our defensive zone. I'm going to go for security. Let's do sandbags. Let's do a nice row of sandbags. Do like that and like that. And then we're also going to throw out steel walls for us to take cover behind. I like doing that type of design. And I'm going to build another one of these up here. And, I mean, honestly, like, who knows how this will play out. But I like this type of defense. It's, like, pretty simple, and pretty easy to reclaim the material once it's all said and done. Like, if it ends up not being in a good spot, like, we can just take it apart and set it up somewhere else. So I'm not gonna really worry about that, and it's also gonna keep dude busy. Xiao's gonna have a lot to do building security and stuff, and he's gonna get better constructing. He's already pretty far along into level 8. Like, he's probably gonna tomorrow definitely become level 9. Downs is cooking, which is good because we have our own food supply set up. Yeah, I mean, like, this is pretty far along. Like, Rimworld, here we come. Oh, butcher table's done. Let's add a build, butcher creature. Let's just do 3 for now. Yeah, 3 for now. And prioritize butchering. And let's see what happens. Yeah, we need a hauler just because, like, there's a lot to haul. But it's not as bad as it seems, and it just feels bad because there's just a lot going on right now. We're taking on a lot, and we don't have somebody dedicated specifically to hauling. Xiao is constructing, and Downs is growing, and Arlen was hauling, but we also have some growing to do, and we kind of want her on top of that for now. We do have simple meals going on, and with some simple meals, that's a raccoon skin. Only 13. Like, you can't really do anything with 13. If we killed a second raccoon, we could probably make a hat. But that's like, it's like, I don't want to like go out of my way to try and get a raccoon hat. I kind of do want to do something with this turkey leather right away, like build some sort of hat just to kind of play with the whole mechanic of having this stuff. I need a tailor bench to be finished, and it's not done yet, but once it is, I'm not going to rush it, but I'm going to want to build a hat with the turkey skin. That'll be my plan. Is this healing? No, it's not 87, but it'll be done in a minute, so that'll be nice to claim. Butcher creatures, nice, 32. We can definitely build a hat with that, and we meat there, so we can cook with that too, so that's pretty... This is pretty acceptable. Relaxing socially, Xiao, building wooden walls, unowned bed. I hope that this bed would get finished. Let's chop this wood and move this rock. Just to be clear that we want to get rid of this stuff. Raccoon. We should probably kill that raccoon just for the sake of it, right? Nope. We're gonna go do exactly that. Kill this raccoon just for the sake of it. Bam. Hope he doesn't take revenge. Oh, that's right. I'm a terrible shot. But I don't need to be a great shot to kill this raccoon just because it's like trapped inside. Bam. Alright, or I can miss. You're literally falling asleep. Oh, you're dead. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, why don't we let you fall asleep? And you're also sleeping, and you're relaxing socially, and we're going to speed this up because you're sleeping now. Alright, you sleep outside, but at least you're in a bed, and it's not a great bed, it's a poor bed, actually, which is not very good, but a bed's a bed, and it's better than sleeping on the ground. This wild boar, I'm tempted to want to domesticate and have it haul and feed and deal with the whole wild boar being our situation. But this rice plant's coming along, so I don't want to start until we kind of take in how much rice we actually have, like see what our food situation is. Because if we actually end up being in a situation, squirrel self-tamed. Really, that's pretty interesting. So animals every now and then will just self-tame and they'll become like one of your animals. There's no real reason to keep the squirrel alive, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna slaughter it and kill it. But that's kind of cool, like a squirrel self-tamed. It's nice when like other animals self-tame. Like every now and then you'll get like an elephant or something, or like a weird bird, like a cassowary, and like you can kill them. But if say I domesticated a couple squirrels, I could breed them and then have a whole bunch of squirrels and then be a whole thing. Which the whole point is though, like there's no real value to having a squirrel. Like if you have an elephant, it'll help you fight. Like if you have a dog, it'll help you fight. It'll carry stuff. Like a pig, a cow will give you milk. Like there's utility, but with some animals, there's nothing but meat. So I'm just gonna. I don't have anybody assigned to animal stuff though. I should maybe rectify that. Who I had somebody was level 6, right? Wasn't it? No, no. Yo, he was. Ooh, work shall. Construction. I'm gonna drop that to 3 and do handle to 2. So your priority is to kill that squirrel. Let us figure out our stuff. Salvation's a pretty good name for a local community, actually. But what do we want our faction to be called? I don't want to go with Thatcher's Village, so I'm going to be the A-Rock 121 self-plug, and our local community is... I like Salvation. I'm going to stick with Salvation. So we are in Salvation in the land of A-Rock 121, which was the name of our crash ship. That's going to be our pretend canon bullshit for this situation. Alright, let's switch you down to 3. Shao, what are you doing? You are slaughtering the squirrel. Had to be done. You're cutting some grass so you can grow some plants, and this rice is growing along, and you're cooking a simple meal. Nice. Which is pretty dope, because we need as much simple meals as possible. They're frozen right now. I think it's basically just mashed berries is what we did in this situation, because it's only, cooked berries, but... That's pretty acceptable. That's a pretty good thing to do. Do you actually gain any experience from this? You're at 3,600. Now you're at 3,600. You're going to eat that, and then I want you to haul it just because you're here. I'll let you finish your meal just because you already started, but I want to make sure you... I can't haul it. Fuck, that's annoying. That is not a fun thing. I might end up spoiling. That's shitty. Fuck. You know what, I might actually just make you go take care of this just so I can make sure we get the squirrel, which is such a waste because the squirrel's not even worth anything. Where is it, though? It's over here. Hauling. Alright, well, it'll give us the, I'm just gonna throw a bill up there just so we butcher it once it gets here. It gives us something to do. I could make it 2, actually, because there's a raccoon I want to kill, too. Yeah, we killed that raccoon. Yikes. Probably should get on top of that. There's another squirrel here. Once this meal's cooked, I'm going to go kill it, just because squirrels only give, like, 7 to 10 units of junk for their skin, so you need to kill a lot of them for it to be worth anything. Alright, let's kill this squirrel. Bam. Oh, perfect. I love when that happens. Let's just butcher this real quick. Nice. Gonna kill a squirrel. Gonna kill a squirrel. In like a nice, respectful two squirrel sort of way. Hauling it, hauling wood to the wall. How's this going? Wood to the wall. Ooh, hopefully we could actually finish the first house and Shao will have like his own little domain onto himself. That'll be pretty clutch, I think. Let's harvest this berry bush. Let's cut this tree down, this tree down. I probably should do the order, but I already clicked so many that it doesn't feel worth it to me. Butchering this creature, a raccoon. More raccoon skin's good because the more you have of it, the more options you have. Like if I have 50, I can make another pair of pants, which might be helpful because Lord knows next time I'm gonna get enough material to make pants. But you know, I'm kind of digressing. All this stuff's just sitting on the floor right now because nobody's hauling it. We need a haul monkey, and I think the pigs could do that job. See, we finally built this. I'm gonna send the power down to here, and finally to here, and here. And then I am going to throw into the furniture standing lamps, and standing lamps. Oh, and temperature. We're going to want a nice AC just in case of shit going wrong, I guess. Alright, dope. And that'll be fine. We probably do need more wood eventually. We need more of everything. We just need more. Like, we just need, what we really need, honestly, is our plan to be completed. Like, we just need, like, the stuff we've set in motion to be done. Like, I'm just gonna haul this herbal medicine just because it starts to deteriorate after a bit. It's at 43%. And, like, you kind of hate seeing that, like, this wood is probably at, like, yeah. But once the... Is this butcher creature build done? I'll just throw one more on just because we have a squirrel now. Hauling granite chunk. Yeah, she's hauling crap. Or maybe she's just doing it for growing. I think she's probably just moving something she's growing out of the way. Yeah, she is. But that's progress. Once she's done growing, then she'll be able to haul stuff for real. And I think also Downs will too once he's done cooking, which will happen actually pretty soon, just because you can only cook for so long. Because it hits 10, then it'll cap out. But it's a good dynamic we have going, where we actually have like food in the fridge and like, we actually have food in the fridge. And we actually are doing pretty good at setting up our own little worlds right now. I think we can improve. I kind of want to get some art going, just because with art you get the improved room view and people start liking their rooms, and that gives them like a pretty healthy modifier. What's he doing? Hauling wood to the wall. I like that when they take like random wood from the wild instead of focusing on specific wood from like back at the stockpile. Because it saves everyone a trip, and it's just like, it's so efficient. Bam, bam, and deconstructing wooden wall for the, yeah, it makes sense they do that. Cutting down that tree because, you know, you have to cut down that tree for whatever reason. How's your growing? It's at 1, I remember it being. Yeah, but it's like 400. It was at like just over 1 last time. Like, all these trees you're cutting, you are gaining experience. I think you'll get to 3 or 4 by the end, just because you have to cut through trees as part of the work. Aaron, herbologist, you're getting there. You were at 5 at the beginning, but it was like a low 5, so that's something. You're cooking, which I forget what you were starting at, but you're getting to level. You'll get to level 5 soon enough, which will be nice for everyone because good food's good. You know, but whatever. Eat food pretty soon. Pretty soon you'll actually be done. That's pretty nice. I said that as a roof, right? Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes. It's because it has a light that it's alive still. Like there's grass and stuff. I should probably build a floor. Or maybe not, like, it's not really a priority, I guess. Yeah. Cutting down a tree takes a while to cut down a tree. I mean, it does take a while to cut down a tree, right? Oh yeah, but you get to do it right there, and because there's all this wood built already, so it's not really a hassle to build a bed. Takes a while to move logs. Oh, that's perfect. There's another 5 there. That tree is actually enough wood to finish the house. That's like pretty convenient. Um, yeah, these AC units are basically the biggest cost early game. Is there any steel left to us? Do we have any steel left in the house? Is that something? No, we really don't. That's kind of a bitch. Yeah, we ran out of steel probably building stuff. We're probably gonna have to mine it out of. Did we build it up here? Did we use it yet? Did we build the steel structures? No, that's shitty. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna throw the order for mining out there, and I'm just gonna make it like the big, like, might as well like get it all out type of order. Um, because you're the miner, right? Like, how does it work? You're the miner. Um, you're the miner, and your work has you doing mining after the growing is done. So that'll be your priority. So that's actually good because the growing is sort of almost done. Like, it's progressing along, and you're getting pretty good at it. You're less than 1,000 away from level 6. I love watching the experience progress. Like, Dowling, you're cutting down Dowling, you're cutting down trees. It's pretty dope. More trees is more wood. I might even have. I'm almost thinking of doing wooden sculptures or wooden artwork, just because of the sheer abundance of it. Like, get some like weird wood folk art to sort of get some improvement of these rooms, because somebody really didn't like being in rooms. Somebody has like that modifier. I think it's aesthetic. No, it's the opposite. I don't think I actually chose that person. That might be somebody who I thought from the menu. Okay, but this is good. This is a good situation to be in, I think, just because Downs is cutting down all these trees. And that's really good for him, I think, is because he likes doing this junk. And now that he's finished cooking, he can get to his other tasks, and by doing that, that just like accelerates his whole MO, more or less. Where Aaron mining, though, is not good in the sense that he's not healing, so harvest failed. That's too bad. But 2 people is better than 1, so we're gonna finish this project pretty quickly, hopefully. And Downs is doing alright at it. Let's figure this out. Your growing is... I really want you to get to 8, because then we can get this heal root farm off the ground. Because once it's started, like, because the thing is, once it's planted, it just, like, grows in the background. Like, this rice is, like... Yeah, yeah, you can see, like, some of it's, like, not being grown along because it's not in the area, while others, it's, like, almost done, 70%. It's all because of the rich soil. Like, they just like this darker soil is rich soil, and it just has a faster grow rate. That's how that works in game. Um, it's not really optimal rich soil placement though. This game, all these rocks eventually, I'm just hopefully gonna turn into smashing. Like, you really want more characters to sort of do more things with in this. Like, you want somebody whose whole job in this game is just to take these rocks and smash them into parts to build stuff with. Which I like having, but it's not a crafting skill that you grow with. Like, it's just a crafting skill in the background. So, industrial orphan. It's too bad. And herbal, what's a herbalist do? Just sell herbs. Alright, that's pretty clutch. And you're also the exact same thing. You probably knew each other. Of A-Rock121. Nice, good. A-Rock121. Xiao Huang, you're a Huang. Wreckage explorer and an architect. That's pretty dope, building architecture. Yeah, so this is just chugging along. Xiao is just building a door, I guess, here, which is true. I did ask for a door. If he's done, I might actually have him start deconstructing ships for parts, just because that's a useful thing to do. So let's go to ship deconstructor, and where's the ship part? There's a ship part. There's a lot of turkeys, which will be good for us killing turkeys. And I think there's probably more steel up here. Oh, that's a lot of steel. So yeah, I thought I had undetected or detected that in the beginning, but it shows that you miss a lot when you just do your first run throughs and stuff like this. We can eventually deconstruct for more steel, and I like scavenging. I'm just gonna do that. I like scavenging around the buildings in the map. Like you can just like see this is a granite wall. You can just or the steel. Like you can just deconstruct this, send your guy over. Like mark it all to deconstruct. Like if I do the like deconstruct that all that marble, I'm not gonna do it just because I don't want to have my guy doing across the map to do that. But later in the game, when you're looking for new sources of stuff, it's like a nice way to have your construction guy do construction. Awesome. So this is all planted, and you finally are level 8. Look at you. Nice, and that's pretty dope. And you're mining at steel, which is also pretty interesting. And you are hauling steel to power conduit from. Yeah, I can work with that, like going all the way to do it. Like it's getting it done. Like it's yeah, somebody has to do it. These steel slag chunks, I am also going to have be hauled. You can eventually. There's a technology later in the game. You have to build a research bench in order to get new technology and have somebody be tasked to work at it, and then the whole tech tree is over here. There's a pop-up for ancient danger. Yeah, it's big enough. It looks like an ancient danger. I might not even touch that this game. The way to approach that is you open it and there's usually like a boss fight, quote unquote, inside there. Let's harvest this heal root. Like 8 dudes in cryptopods, all with like the best guns. So I'm not gonna approach that until at least I have like maybe mortars or something. More dudes at a definite. Like at the very least you need more guys. But that's neither here nor there. My research bench is gonna be built eventually. Or not my research bench, my tailor, which I can turn my turkey skin into something. Hey, everyone's sitting around the table and enjoying themselves. I'm gonna fast forward just because it's gonna be everyone's going to sleep right now. New lovers, Xiao and Aaron. Aw, that's pretty dope. Like, look at that. Oh, that's actually pretty convenient. I can build a double bed. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a double bed, and that's going to be an efficient way to deal with housing in this colony. So, which Xiao and Aaron, which one's worse? Poor, shoddy. Is shoddy worse than poor? Let's check. -1, -1. I have no idea to check if shoddy is worse than poor. So I'm just going to assume that shoddy is worse for no reason. I have no idea to check. And then, actually I don't need both, so I'm going to uninstall all of this and have you first build a double bed. That's awesome. New lovers. I forget if lovers sleep together actually, or if married people sleep together, or how that works. Maybe I'll just assign them the same bed. I'll just lower this down. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it speeded up. He's just going to build the bed just because I want the bed built. He's going to build a bed because I want the bed built. Fair enough, that's a true statement, so I'm not going to have it be challenged. Ooh, I can temporarily forbid this. That's what I will do. And I will set owner, Aaron and Shaw. Nice. And that is what we will do. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.